Welcome to another episode of the State of African Agriculture. Today we have Amanda Namayi. She's the Go Gettaz lead for Generation Africa at the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA. Go Gettaz is an annual agripreneur competition that gives an opportunity to talented African agripreneurs to win some funds to launch, grow, and scale their business. We'll be discussing the Go Gettaz competition today. Thank you. Amanda, thank you for joining me today. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a bit chilly in Nairobi, but yeah, the rains are a blessing. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I keep forgetting that it gets really cold in Nairobi compared to Nigeria. So I think that's
Mm-hmm.
so let's get into it. The Go Gettaz Agripreneur Prize competition is back. And can you tell me a little bit about the competition, what it entails?
Wendy, this is usually the most exciting time, I think, in Africa's history. So the Go Gettaz competition first is not just a competition in and of itself. It's a means to appreciate and celebrate Africa's innovators. We talk about agriculture is the next frontier. So Go Getters competition is an avenue to celebrate the young people who are taking up this mantle of promoting and growing Africa's agriculture and transforming food systems either in their countries, in the region, or at the continent at large. So I would describe it in that way.
Oh, I like that you say that because, just going across the country, you find out there are a lot of, young people doing amazing things. And it's also an opportunity to showcase what they're doing and say, so that's a good one. This year, Go Gettaz saying they're looking for food warriors, like you like to call it, battling things like climate change, hunger, poverty, and finding solutions to some of the challenges we have. So what kind of solutions are you looking for this year? Like, are you looking forward to? What kind of innovations?
So this year we are faced, I mean, each year has a unique set of challenges. So when we say food warriors, because it's a battleground, and the innovations that we're looking at specifically are tackling climate crisis. We've seen world over the effects of climate crisis, not only on Africa's agriculture, but even livelihoods. So I'm keen to see the kind of innovations that are there that are tackling climate crisis, and we're also keen on promoting regenerative agriculture, and also looking at solutions around that. Being young, and also look at being a competition targeting young people, tech. We always see very, very exciting innovations around that. So I'm also interested to see what tech solutions that we will be receiving this year.
Okay, that is interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing more, African led, African owned businesses that can scale and more sustainable businesses, more sufficient nutritious food and, hopefully opportunities to create more jobs. So for this part of this is the fourth annual challenge. And can you give me an overview of how like this competition has impacted some of the past finalists?
I am extremely happy to say that. As I said, this competition is not just about the winner takes it all. We are about promoting and growing the young agripreneurs. So we have our previous winners and we also have our finalists. And I'll take it all the way back to 2019 when we began. We had two grand prize winners, Isaac Sessi from Ghana and Bonolo Monte from Botswana. So Isaac Sessi has his innovation called Grain Mates that's able to measure the amount of moisture content in grain for the farmers before they take it to storage or warehousing. So this is a proprietary solution, homegrown, Ghanaian owned. So that was exciting to see the next frontier of tech. And since then, Isaac is one of our very, like our champions here at Generation Africa. He's been able to not only just scale his business, he's been able to employ more people. And even right now, as we speak, there's a program that or rather a scholarship program we're running on Masters in Business Creation. And he also happens to be an awardee of that scholarship program. We have Bonolo, who is the founder of Mongo Crafts, that processes fruit jams from local berries found in Botswana. And she's been able, right now as we speak, her products on Amazon. courtesy of the journey she's been walking with us. We also nominated Bonolo to be a food systems champion in last year's FSS. The convenings during FSS dialogues, she was a food systems hero. And also now when we move to 2020, we have Moses Katal and Daniela. Moses is the founder of Mago Farm, which is a company that processes animal feed from black soldier fly larvae. And he's been able to scale up his business. He's now set up a processing plant, and he's now even packaging his fertilizer. Yes. And when we move to 2021, these are our babies, our little babies, and then we'll take on more babies this year. We have Alex Nshimiana and Tracy Kimathi. So Alex is based in Rwanda. He's the founder of Summit Wing. Um, he's been able, like, he's in the avocado value chain, and what was really inspiring to us and what made him win was that he's been able to capture end to end of the avocado value chain. So he aggregates farmers, they grow the avocados, he offtakes from them. Then he also adds value to the avocados, where he processes these avocados into oils and other cosmetic products. And further, he also exports these avocados, and also the promotion of the local indigenous avocados that are available in Rwanda. So with the prize money, he's been able to actually expand his processing plant. I was in Rwanda in March, and though we didn't get to go to the plant, we were able to have discussions with Alex on how he's been able to grow since the competition. And Tracy is the founder of Baridi, and Baridi is a solar-powered chiller for meat, and she's based in Bama Market, where she's able to cool meat from the vendors in the market using her solar-powered chiller that's locally assembled. And we even have a video feature on her. She's been able to get more funding through the promotion she got on Generation Africa. And Wandy, I can go on and on, but I'm really proud of, the steps and the growth that our winners have made and are making. And I know time does not allow, but even our finalists have been able to grow from the time they've been joining the Go Gettaz community.
It's actually interesting to hear the different kind of innovations, totally different. So it's interesting to learn. I actually remember meeting, I think, Bonolo in Asia, in Ghana when she started. So it's amazing to hear that her products are now on Amazon and see. So it's kudos to them and kudos to Go Gettaz for supporting them. But apart from financial incentives, how are you supporting these entrepreneurs? How are you supporting these winners?
All right. So aside from the financial incentive, we do also avail opportunities, bespoke opportunities for them. We have one of our partners, the AGRA, where we have the agribusiness deal room, and the deal room is a platform that has financiers, investors, and we are able to nominate our top, what we call Africa's best or high potential SMEs, and link them directly to these financiers and investors. We also have other programs that are in the pipeline. For instance, we have the Generation Africa Fellowship Program supported by one of our partners, Bayer. So this fellowship program, we did a study. We had focus groups on youth agripreneurs on what exactly do they need to move to the next step. And what we received is that they need a lot of mentorship.
Okay.
And the feedback generally was that they are overtrained and under-mentored. So in terms of availability of skills, there's a plethora of skills and all these opportunities for them to get. But in terms of mentorship, how to run a business and how to remain sustainable, as you know, it's a very perilous time between 0 and 3 years for most businesses. And for them to scale, they're very keen on mentorship opportunities. So we are providing that fellowship program for them. They were also looking at leadership and governance needs. They're now managing companies, their youth, so they also need to learn leadership and governance even as they grow, and how to scale, how to expand from their countries into the region, and also expand from the region internationally. Bonolo is now global. So that's another program that we have. And then we do have, I had alluded to this previously, we have a scholarship program that's sponsored by another of our partners, Yara International, where we take three of our promising candidates to the University of Utah to study a special program called a Master's in Business Creation, which is tailored specifically for agripreneurs, or rather entrepreneurs, and then for us, our focus is agripreneurs. So these are just a few of the initiatives that we have here at Generation Africa, in addition to an agripreneurship course that we avail to all participants who apply for the competition. So there's a whole bag full of goodies here at Generation Africa. Yeah, so there's much more here we have for the group.
I like that. A whole bag full of goodies. So it's not just
Mm,
competition. The competition is not just over. So there's some sort of capacity building and keeping in touch with them, so which is awesome. And you made a point about, there's a lot of they still need a lot of mentorship, which is something we tend to ignore, which is very critical in this space. But I want to know more about in terms of what the competition has to offer, what funds are we looking at? Where can you apply? What is the deadline? How much are people looking to win? Give me some of the details.
So this competition will be looking at two grand prize winners, um, each taking home, drum roll please, 50,000 US dollars. Yeah, up for grabs. So 50,000 US dollars to two grand prize winners, male and female. The criteria that we're looking at, so it's youth focused. So the age bracket we're looking at is between 18 to 35. And then these are companies that should be based in Africa, and that's within the African Union states, owned by Africans. So the founders need to be African. You don't necessarily have to be in your country of nationality, but if you are African and based in Africa, you're eligible to apply. Um, your business needs to be registered in any of the African countries. So you must have a registered business and you have all the statutory and regulatory and legal documents required, because we will be asking for that as we do our due diligence. And we are also online. You can find us at gogettaz.africa. I can spell it out. It's wait, what is Go Gettaz again? GOGE, yes, double TAZ dot Africa. And there you will find a description about the competition, more details about the eligibility criteria, and further, you can submit your application. You can do so now before the deadline, which is in June.
What day?
But June 6th of June.
6th of
So yes, yes, please apply now. And we are also looking at the social impact. We want to see what kind of social impact your business has. But for basic mandatory requirements is that, you need to be within the youth bracket of 18 to 35, be youth owned. So you have to be a founder of this particular company that you're going to enter into the competition, and you have to be based within Africa and be an African yourself. And
yes.
the business, of course, has to be in agriculture.
Oh,
Most important, yes, we do love textiles, but that would not be what we're looking at, and fashion and everything, medicine, but you have to be in the agriculture sector.
and does that include food space?
Food space, yes.
Okay. So here it was. You have an opportunity to win some money. And in 2022, this year, the deadline is 6th of June, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Right.
And sending all, I think if I was applying, I would apply very early so you can get in the application quick and easy and forget about it. So hopefully, and I look forward to, the different innovations that we see this year and what the finalists would be, the kind of applications, the solutions. So thank you very much for your time, Amanda, and good luck. Keep me posted. I would like to see what we see this year.
Yes. So we will be announcing the winners at the AGRF Summit in Kigali, Rwanda. So I hope people are coming to Rwanda. It's going to be very exciting and fun. We have been having it virtually due to the COVID restrictions. So this year it's going to be physical. You're going to see us. You're going to talk to us. And it's going to have a lot of magic happening at that time. So Wendy, I hope to see you there. I've given you my personal invitation
I hope
to
to be
come.
there. I hope to be there. And I wanted to mention, so this year it's open to everybody, right? Not just invitation only. Is it?
Yeah, you just register. There'll be the registration. The AGRF has a registration portal that will be open, and then the process will be followed. So it's open.
Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you in Rwanda this year.
See you too, Wendy. And
Definitely.
thank you for this chance.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Mhm.